So we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Kevin Love out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. That one doesn't go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Anunoby has the open look. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And here's Love for three. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Mitchell against Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Raptors ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
6 to shoot. Van Vliet wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mitchell against Van Vliet. Takes a three. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. The drive by Mitchell. And, oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Allen. Lets the three fly. And he gets the bucket.
With an over 9-foot standing reach, Allen can go over you, around you, however you want it.
Plays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Van Vliet. From downtown, Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
Van Vliet against Mitchell. Here's Allen. Siakam pulls it in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Mention for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time
Previous play is under
in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Barnes passes to Siakam, launches it, drains it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
To the right side. Love inside. Barnes on him. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, that's how you flush it. I see you, K-Love, showing you still got a little bit of bounce.
Van Vliet looking around. Back to Siakam. Pick off in midair. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Van Vliet attacking. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors. Gary Trent is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Achua. And it's Banton in at the 2. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career's going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Stevens. That falls. Great assist by Love. Stevens got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Lobbed up there for Barnes. LeVert with the wide open look. Cleveland gets it back. A second chance effort. Allen kicks to Mobley. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Love the pass to Allen. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Van Vliet outside. And the layup falls. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Van Vliet on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And the Raptors can't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland. No good on the free throw.
At the line for your Raptors.
Good on the second free throw. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Tries again, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Love the pass to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Mobley.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
To the inside. Porter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Van Vliet on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Back to Van Vliet. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. 14 foul.
1:19 left now here in the second. Lobbed up there for Barnes. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And Mitchell drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Flynn against Mitchell. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Flynn.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Mitchell kicks to Love. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's where you get Love the ball and clear out. Let the big man go to work.
Flynn against Mitchell. Now here's Flynn. Defense is right there. Banked in off the glass.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Now, Okoro. No points in the game yet for him. Lopez inside, covered by Achua. Goes up again. Lopez, no luck. Trent outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, Jake, thank you. And And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Ricky Rubio is out there with Kevin Love. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Siakam against Rubio. Here's Allen. Second shot opportunity. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Down low. Here's Barnes. Here's Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Siakam's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Raptors. Pass to Allen. And a minute played as the second half gets going. In the corner, it's Mobley. No good on the triple. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Off target from the wing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And Love has it in the corner. Cleveland moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Mobley outside. And he banks in the layup.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And Vliet on the wing. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Over Allen. And a great move by Siakam. Siakam's got 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Barnes screen on Mitchell. There's the pass to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. Fires from deep. That one no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Mitchell. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And he commits the intentional foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
To the middle. Second chance shot. And a beautiful finish by Boucher. Boucher's got his first points of the night.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Rubio outside to the paint and stolen by Achua. Flynn the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Pass to Boucher. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Achua. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Achua. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Kevin Love. Okoro wide open. He fires. No good on the three. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out on his own on the break. And Mobley throws it down.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Pass to Boucher. And it's finished off by Boucher.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Raptors lead by...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Raptors with the lead. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Flynn against Rubio. Trent with the wide open look. Kept alive. The pass to Banton. Goes back up. And the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Look, even against contact, even if you try and be physical with him, Mobley, this man just stays strong and gets it to go.
Flynn kicks to Boucher. That's tipped. Stolen by Rubio. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Steffens. The shot misses. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Flynn with it. Here's Trent. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto. First free throw is good. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Love the pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Trent. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 25 points.
Man, you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why. They go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And the Raptors making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thanks, David. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a one-point game. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Love outside. Now the feed to Mobley. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley double teamed. Here's Allen. LeVert in the corner. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Barnes against Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by Allen. Fast break. Here we go. Botches the slam dunk finish.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Barnes screen on Mitchell. Back to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Barnes. Raptors need to get a shot. Sinks the triple. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
The kick out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Allen. A finish. And it's Allen with the jam.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Siakam passes to Barnes, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. He dropped the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Timeout called. Cleveland. They're up by 2. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Six to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
It's Porter outside. Here's Barnes.
That reach from Allen, let's just say it's tremendous.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
That's to Siakam. On the wing, Porter. Back to Siakam. This is to Porter. The tray. Bullseye!
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 2. 1 second left in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports. We've got two... Conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point.
One of the early stretch fours in this league. Love helps set a trend. I mean, he's especially deadly from the corner.
Levine finds Vucevic. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Drummond against LeVert. DeRozan for 3. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Mitchell. To the paint. Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Allen with a screen on Ball. The drive by Mitchell. Mobley outside. That one no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a three-point game. Mobley, a screen on Ball. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
Pass to Drummond. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Mitchell. Nice D from Vucevic.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And Ball throws it down.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Outside for Love. Here's Mitchell. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Vucevic with a steal. And stolen by Mobley to the middle. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Love against Levine. He shoots.
I like how Vooch uses his size on defense, creating some strong coverage.
Ball outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he gets that one. Drummond's got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Mitchell finds LeVert. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. LeVert outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Ball against Mitchell. On the wing, DeRozan. There's the drive and the dunk by DeRozan.
That move from DeMar DeRozan was nasty. Great play.
Here's Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Love against Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
When operating in the pick and roll, Vooch knows how to use angles to free himself up.
Mitchell, the pass to Love. Mobley with it. Now Mitchell takes a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
The efficiency Mitchell has for range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Here's Levine. It's deflected.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Green out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Dragic in at the point.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul of the game. Rubio against Dragic. The kick out to Williams. Clock is at 3. Shot is good. Dragic making the play.
Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
It's Rubio with the drive. Here's Osman. The 3 from Okoro. He can't hit that time. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Outside, Green. Jones with a screen on Rubio. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Lopez can't hit. Chicago leading.
2022 saw Goran Dragic making a bunch of moves. He got shuffled around the league a lot.
Caruso misses.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Pass to Okoro. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Dragic certainly isn't the first guy to get front office whiplash.
BA, in the end, I think he was able to make it work for him. And really, any team would be lucky to have a savvy vet with tons of experience.
And the Bulls making a change here. DeSumu's checked in. Now here's Caruso. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
A competitor, Alex Caruso, making things happen.
And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, BA. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit.
Oh, are you kidding me?
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Ball passes to Caruso. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Ball. Oh, rejected by Allen. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. Just 2 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Allen a screen, Mitchell with the ball, and Drummond picks him up defensively. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Ball against Mitchell. Now here's Ball. He's closely guarded. DeRozan passes to Drummond. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Ball against Mitchell. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of this one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Garland for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
I expect this from Zach LaVine to put on a show at the rim. Defense should have seen that coming.
Garland finds LeVert. Mobley, right side. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Ball. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Clock at 6. Here's Mobley. Shoots over Vucevic. And Mobley with the basket on the assist from Allen. Mobley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Levine. Picked by Vucevic. They double team Vucevic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen a screen. Pass to Mobley. Out to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Levine. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Now Levine. It'll count. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
And so Ball nails both of them. Here's Mitchell. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
The Bulls, 24. For the Milwaukee's.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Kevin Love. And it's LeVert in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
I'll tell you, when Mitchell gets downhill, it's usually a bucket or a foul or both. something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
No problems knocking that one down.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Jones with the block. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Dragic outside. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. For the lead. Dragic misses. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcements. But
BA, he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Mitchell against Dragic. Blocked again! And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Stevens comes in for LeVert. Okoro is checked in for Evan Mobley. And Rubio is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell.
You know, the maturation of Kevin Love has been fun to watch. A capable stretch four with impressive versatility. He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Rubio with a steal. Here he goes. That one falls. Rubio's got his first basket of the night.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
On the wing, Jones. Rubio against Dragic. Jones from outside. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Jones has got 5 now. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Stevens. Green covering. They get the rebound. Another shot. Cleveland calls timeout. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Love passes to Lopez, and he makes it on the layup.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
And Dragic, here we go. The kick out to Williams. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Rubio passes to Lopez. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Lopez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Here's Dragic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Rubio against Dragic. Pass to Lopez. Love with the ball. Lopez, the screen. Love inside. Working on Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The shot fake of Kevin Love tricks guys into fouling way too often.
Second free throw, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Levine passes to Drummond, so it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Fouling Drummond when he gets the ball in close, understandable strategy, given his troubles at the line.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Allen with a screen on ball. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Levine passes to Drummond. Out to the wing. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Okoro is checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen by Garland. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Mobley, a screen on Levine. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Allen. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Bulls out in front. They lead by a bucket. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bulls, Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic, and it's Ball in at point guard. Garland, soft touch off the glass.
Taking it straight to the rim, going for the high percentage shot when it matters the most.
Coming down the stretch, you know this. You want to go to something that's bankable. That's as good as it gets.
Ball passes to Levine. Allen against Drummond. Back to Levine. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. Down low. Here's Vucevic, and the layup is good off the glass.
This is where Vuce is the most lethal because he's got an arsenal of moves to choose from inside.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Garland against Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Mitchell's checked in for Okoro. Drummond passes to Vucevic. Back to Drummond. On the wing, Levine. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
On defense, the Bulls. They lead by 4. LeVert, a screen on Drummond. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Inside, Allen, the pass to Mobley. 5 to shoot. Garland. Back to Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
Here's Mitchell driving in. And Allen gets it to go.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Ball passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And this is where the team is starting to rely on Andre. They need a big bucket. He provides it.
Allen on the wing. LeVert outside. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, he took a hard foul. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action. The previous play is under his calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Kevin Love checked in for Darius Garland. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told them, quote, this next stretch could determine the outcome. We can't afford to make a good play on one end and then a bad play on the other end. We need consistency, and we need to stay focused. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Down low. Here's Drummond. Shoots over Allen. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest this shot.
And he's unable to get the second one. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell into the lane. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Levine finds Drummond. And he buries it.
I love it. Clutch situation. Andre Drummond puts the team on his back.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, DeRozan with the block. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Six on the shot clock. Vucevic, a screen on LeVert. Here's Ball. He connects!
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more. each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
So the Bulls win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
Let's meet this.
Enjoy. The quickness both of these teams possess should make this an interesting game. We could see a lot of transition play.
Neither of these teams is going to be under duress of the shot clock. I am curious to find out which team not only plays quickly, but does so without turning it over. That maximizes their possession. That team, I think, has a real shot at winning this basketball game.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Porter. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Here's Anunoby. For 3, Van Vliet. Anunoby finds Porter, and it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Chicago with the ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. The 3 from Barnes, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
How quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Vucevic's screen on Porter. Over to the wing. From deep. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's VanVleet. Anunoby passes to Siakam, and they take the lead.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Levine, pass to Williams. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Siakam passes to Barnes. They get it back. Siakam against DeRozan. Another shot. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Williams has a screen for Levine. Off target from three-point range. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, no good by Toronto. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Levine, here we go. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby in the corner. Williams against Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Toronto.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Pass to Vucevic. Levine deciding where to go with it. Outside ball. And the Bulls get it back. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Ball dishes to Williams. Looking to end the run. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got his second basket of the night. Van Vliet against Ball. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The kick out to Ball. Vucevic trying to get open. Ball no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. The three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. With the crossover, and the bucket is good. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, to me, one of the real pleasurable aspects of watching DeMar DeRozan work, this guy's footwork is something he's developed, and it's on point.
And yes, it's good.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Jones sets the pick for Dragic. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Raptors.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
You've got Alex Caruso. Andre Drummond is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Dragic, and it's Green in at the small forward spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Boy, that takes a lot of force to finish through that kind of contact. Drummond able to do so, though.
And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these on shoot it well in this role.
Here's Trent. The Bulls knocking down the three. They set the pick. Takes a three. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Jones looking for an opening. The feed to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And stolen by Drummond. Green with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Kicks it out to Jones. The three-pointer, no good. Toronto trailing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. In the corner, Drummond with it. Drummond is double. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Flynn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances. You know, it seemed to me they were shying away from a foul there. The D still has to be a little bit more physical than that. He's got to feel you.
Flynn against Drummond. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And that's an intentional foul.
Gary Trent Jr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Flynn against Dragic. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, a pick-and-roll master. Dragic's great feel, great understanding of how to play and make passes in the two-man game.
Flynn the pass to Benton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Goran Dragic. First trip to the line for him here. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Siakam is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Scotty Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Flynn. Now here's Dragic. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And some changes here for the Raptors. Ball finds Williams. Vucevic is screen on Porter. The kick out to Williams. Clock is at 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Achiuwa. Scotty Barnes comes in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Flynn.
Well, Fred VanVleet is such a crafty basketball player. At that size, you'd have to be. Nice job drawing the contact there.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Passes the ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. Williams against Porter. Williams kicks to Ball. Chalk up 2 there. Ball's got his first basket of the night.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting the shot off close to the basket.
Now here's VanVleet. And here's Barnes for 3. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Vucevic a screen on VanVleet. Here's Ball. Kicks it to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Williams dishes to Vucevic. Good D by Siakam.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
A putback. Siakam on the follow.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Out to the right wing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
The Bulls, 26. The Raptors, 25.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Porter is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
VanVleet with it. Williams picks him up. Siakam against Ball. Now the pass to Siakam. Ball against VanVleet. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Siakam. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Siakam's got 8.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Another 3 for Chicago. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 6 and finished off by Porter.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Williams against Barnes. Williams has a screen for Ball. Back to Williams. Bucket is good. 9 points for Williams.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over 2 open teammates.
And Siakam throws it down.
Now, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Vucevic, a screen on VanVleet. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Count that one from VanVleet.
Well, Fred VanVleet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. The lead is 2.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Williams' shot is off. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Barnes screen on Ball. VanVleet passes to Barnes. Anunoby has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Anunoby's got 9 points.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? because you can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Barnes with it, now guarded by Dragic. Here's Siakam. And they call the fouls. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Dragic. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And that one drops for him. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Well, if you get Fred VanVleet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
Dragic against Van Vliet. And they get it. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. 20 seconds left in the third. Here's the screen. Flynn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Flynn's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. And a miss there off the inbound. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Drummond. Green is out there with Jones. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
Now here's Flynn. In the corner, it's Boucher. Trent passes to Flynn. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Jones with the screen on Flynn. Pass to Caruso. In the corner, Drummond with it. Drummond is doubled. Kicks it out to Jones. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Boucher with a screen on Dragic. Passes it to Boucher. They double him with Drummond. Here's Trent. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Drummond sets the screen for Dragic. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Count the basket. Drummond's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Well, Dragic has such an incredible feel for the game, understands where to deliver the pass and when.
Barnes, screen on Dragic. The kick out to Barnes. Good D by Drummond. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jones sets the pick for Caruso. Kicks it out to Jones. Another three for Chicago.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Barnes, screen on Dragic. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Here's Siakam. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here's Dragic. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Inside and stolen by Siakam. And now they decide to foul intentionally. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Raptors substitution.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic. A three from Barnes. Rebound Andre Drummond.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Caruso, and he jams it with authority.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. The Bulls leading by 5. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Green kicks to Caruso. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the Bulls call timeout here. They're up by 5. There's 1:26 left in the game. So for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Javonte Green. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Goran Dragic. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. See if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Ball. Following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Ball feeling it out a bit. Another three for Chicago.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence. Let's be honest. What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Ball. And stolen by Siakam.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big time moment. He's ready to meet it, guys.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're leading by 3. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 3-point game. 19 seconds left in the game. Good D by Siakam.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Well, Fred Van Vliet has had to earn everything he's gotten in his basketball career. These pressure free throws, these moments are what this guy seems to live for.
Down low, Barnes. Yes!
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Van Vliet. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul, and of course he misses.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, Van Vliet looks determined at the line, set to deliver for his team.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Drummond. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. A matchup of two of the... League's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Fred VanVleet out there with Otto Porter. And it's Siakam in at the 5.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell against Anunoby. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Barnes a screen. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Mobley. Over Barnes. Pass to Love. LeVert outside. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Porter with the steal. Barnes with it. Picked up by Allen. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Mobley grabs the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. LeVert passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Shoots over Anunoby, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Big frame, good score. Pump fake for Allen, but too much for the defense.
So both free throws good from Allen. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. VanVleet outside. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Barnes with a screen on Mitchell. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. For 3, Allen. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And here's LeVert for three. He drops it from range.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
1:09 left in the first. Here's Van Vliet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Siakam against Allen. Over to the left wing. Mobley, left side. Three-pointer. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Allen. Siakam, that's good.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Mobley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mobley's got 6.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Here's Van Vliet. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Over Barnes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Cleveland. Lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland. Toronto trailing. So for Toronto right now, Gary Trent is out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Achua. And it's Ben in at the 2. And that one's good. Flynn.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Well, Cleveland's shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Left side Rubio. Here's Lopez. Out to Rubio. Back to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Rubio. Outside Love. Takes the 3. The shot won't fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Benton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Porter outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Here's Rubio. And he drives in. Lopez in the post. Achua's there. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lopez. Knocks it down from distance. Lopez has got 5.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Porter. To the inside. Puts the move on. And scoring inside. Siakam. Siakam's got his second bucket on the night.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Clock at 6. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Here's Mobley. Pass to Allen. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 10.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
Now here's Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Mitchell with the ball. Siakam covering. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Siakam with it. Picked up by Allen. Back to Siakam. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Stevens comes in for LeVert. Okoro is checked in for Mobley. And Rubio is subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Porter. An easy 2 on the layup. And now just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Rubio against Van Vliet. Now here's Rubio. Defense right on him. Here's Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. Eight seconds left in the first half. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
Your Cavaliers, 28. The Raptors, 25.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Jared Allen has been sensational.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Kevin Love out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Barnes passes to Siakam for the lead. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Stevens comes in for LeVert. Okoro is checked in for Evan Mobley. And Rubio is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Rubio finds Lopez. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. Lopez has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And then then Siakam with the jam.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Oh, that's good.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Toronto trailing. It's Siakam with the drive, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Pass to Lopez. Cleveland calls timeout.
Your coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Okoro. Levert's checked in for Stevens. And Mitchell subbed in for Rubio. The Raptors also with a sub. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Pass to Benton. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. Mobley, no good. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Trent. Pass to Benton. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And here's Levert for 3. Here's Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, stolen by Allen. It's Levert on the wing. Allen with it. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Barnes comes in for Banton. Anunoby, he's checked in for Trent. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Flynn. Here's Van Vliet. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Outside Porter. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
For the Cavaliers, Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Stevens comes in for Levert. And Okoro is subbed in for Evan Mobley. Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Garland's checked in for Mitchell.
Darius Garland.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Oh, there's the alley. And then Siakam with the jam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Porter against Garland. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Lopez. Here's Okoro. Just 5 on the clock for the lead. And the layup good by Lopez. 11 points in the game. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Van Vliet misses. And here's Garland. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Cavaliers. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Otto Porter is out there with Achua. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Malachi Flynn. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. Well, the Raptors shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Flynn. Achua with a screen. Pass to Banton. Trent left side. And here's Achua. It's good. Achua's got his first points in this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Outside for Love. Pass to Stevens. Now here's Love. The 3. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Flynn on the attack. Here's Benton. Back to Flynn. Achua inside. Guarded by Garland. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Mobley comes in for Okoro. Karis LeVert's checked in for Stevens. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Garland. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Scotty Barnes comes in for Banton. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Flynn. And the shot goes.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Mitchell against VanVleet. Pass to Porter. Here's Anunoby. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's VanVleet, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break, Cleveland. LeVert outside. Back to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. VanVleet covering. Double team on Mitchell. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot from deep. Mobley. Rebound by the Raptors.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Outside for Porter. VanVleet outside. Hits the trifecta. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Mitchell against Barnes. It's stolen by Barnes. To the paint. Here's Van Vliet. Love grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell.
Yes! And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here. And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
Here's Cleveland to the inside. Mobley. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Siakam pass to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Barnes with a screen on Mitchell. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Barnes, no good. Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Now Van Vliet. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for... Steve, as we... You know this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Pass to Vucevic from deep. DeRozan against Garland. Clock at 6. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Cavaliers ball.
And here are the Cavaliers.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
And Mobley throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Mitchell against Ball. Book it off the crossover. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Mitchell drops them both.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games. What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now, here's DeRozan. Passes it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Drummond with a screen on Garland. Bean passes to Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Ball. Out to DeRozan. Jacks up a three. Another three for Chicago.
Why not? You have a scorer like DeRozan, keep going to the well.
Mitchell against Ball. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Shoots over Ball. A nice shot by Mobley.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Ball. Over to the left wing. Over to the wing. Mitchell against Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Vucevic gets double teamed. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. LeVert kicks to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Ball dishes to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Allen, right side. Pass to Mobley. It's stolen by DeRozan. 41 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Jamar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Mobley a screen on Ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, it is as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Levine kicks to Drummond. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Love the pass to Rubio. Love with the screen for Rubio. Lopez outside. 4 seconds left. Doesn't go for it. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. They've got Robin Lopez. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Stevens in at the small forward. Dragic with it, guarded now by Rubio. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
The kick out to Dragic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 5. Caruso, no good. Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro. Lopez outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Lopez has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Cleveland. Jones with the screen on Rubio. Kicks it out to Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Kicks it out to Love. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Driving inside. Williams with the block. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Outside Dragic. And again, no good by Chicago. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Outside Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
Drummond sets the screen for Levine. To the inside. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Drummond.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Allen a screen on Ball. Mitchell passes to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Drummond sets the screen for Levine. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
Cavaliers ball.
.110 left to play in the first half. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley the pass to Allen. Drummond working against Mitchell. Garland kicks to LeVert. 6 to shoot. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by LeVert. Garland's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Mitchell against Ball. Drummond trying to get himself free.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's sent back by Allen. Now Mitchell. He's got 8. And there's the pass to LeVert. Another 3 for Cleveland.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
They get it again. And so that brings the first half to a close.
With the score, the Bulls 21, the Cavaliers 35.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the 1 speed. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
Lopez outside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is what happens when Drummond gets the ball in deep. Either he makes the shot, gets fouled, or sometimes both.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dragic in for Ball.
Well, Lopez knew he had space to get that shot off. He was ready for it.
Up top, Dragic, covered by Rubio. Back to Dragic. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Inside, Stephens.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Dragic left side. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Lopez. And the basket is good. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yet another bucket for Andre Drummond. They've done a great job of getting him the ball in his spots.
Lopez, a screen on Dragic. For three, Love. He can't get that one to fall. Bulls trail by 11. Caruso looking for an opening. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. Here's Okoro. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Love can't hit. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Drummond with a screen on Mitchell. Dragic dishes to Drummond. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And stolen by Drummond. Pass to Caruso. From outside the arc. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dragic finds Green. The kick out to Dragic. Out to the wing. Here's Caruso. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mobley inside. He's guarded by Dragic. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Javonte Green. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Ball subbed in for Goran Dragic. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Ball no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. There's Garland into the lane. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 6th assist on the night. Bulls trail by 13. On the wing, LaVine. Lots of room. That's short off the rim.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Garland has it in the corner. Mobley outside. And then Allen slams it in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
LaVine for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. LaVine's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Bulls. Here's Mitchell. That shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way. Stolen by Allen. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. No good. Good D by Drummond. Chicago has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Vucevic. And it's sent back by Allen. They get it back. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Nobody near Allen. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the small forward position.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Okoro wide open, he fires. Trains the three-pointer. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Dragic from outside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic. Cleveland leading by 15. Now here's Rubio. To the paint, here's Lopez. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 5 assists in the game. They kick it out to Green. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Lets it go from deep. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rubio right side. Driving the lane, lays it up and banks it in.
I love how Rubio controls the pace, able to shift gears in an instant.
Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss. Cleveland leading by 19 points.
Javonte Green. First personal foul.
Rubio no good on the free throw. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Ricky Rubio.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
No coverage that time.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Mobley outside. Mitchell wide open. And another 3 for Cleveland.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And here is Dosunmu. Jones from outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 12-3 run. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. Stolen by Mitchell. Mobley outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Down low. And that one's good. Caruso's got his first 2 points of the night.
Caruso likes to take high percentage shots. He works hard to get inside looks.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Caruso with the ball. Garland picks him up. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
The defense had no choice but to foul Caruso. This is the pressure he puts on teams.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Williams. Vucevic comes in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Green. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Ball with the bucket.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
He dishes it to Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
everybody. Time to get into it. for a fast-paced game today. It seems these teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Ball. Williams finds Vucevic. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Now Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Ball against Van Vliet. Siakam the screen. Van Vliet the pass to Siakam. Hammers the lob through.
Well, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam. Makes that easy work.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Anunoby after the basket by Chicago. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Ball. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Van Vliet. With some arc, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Ball outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Vucevic, a screen on Van Vliet. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Banked it in off the glass. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Porter. And again, Chicago, no good. The Raptors with a lead.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Barnes with a screen on Dragic. Van Vliet drives. And yep, it's good.
Don't let the diminutive size fool you. That's a big-time explosive drive right by the defense. We see you, Fred Van Vliet.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
And so here is Toronto following the bucket by the Bulls. Van Vliet misses.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Drummond, the screen on Van Vliet. Caruso, pass to Drummond. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Barnes doesn't go for him. Jones with some nice D. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Drummond. And the layup is good. Drummond's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
Fred VanVleet.
Good on both.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred VanVleet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Now here's Caruso. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he banks in the layup.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
It's Van Vliet with a drive. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Twice on the pipe, send it back, Andre Drummond.
Outside Jones. Dragic outside. Jones with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Drummond. 5 on the clock. No good with a layup. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors out.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Achua. Malachi Flynn out there with Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Drummond. Double team on Drummond. The swim move for 3. Achua with the rebound. Here's Flynn. Inside. And finished off by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
Here's Dosunmu, outside Jones. And he gets the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Out to the right wing. Boucher right side. Trent from long range. And it's Chicago with a board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
Nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand, but we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Drops in the 3. Anunoby's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Dosunmu, guarded by VanVleet, down low. Here's Drummond. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Now that's size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort for Chicago. They've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Dosunmu, guarded by VanVleet. Pass to Drummond. To the middle. That's tipped. Porter with the steal. Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Here's Dosunmu. The layup off target. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Ball against VanVleet. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Ball passes to Williams. They need this. Shoots over Barnes. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Ball.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
The three from Barnes. That shot off the mark. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer, VanVleet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Pass to Vucevic. And Ball throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Williams, a screen on Porter. Up top Ball. Williams into the lane. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's... And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we've seen Andre Drummond really having a great game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court for the Bulls, they've got Goran Dragic, Javonte Green out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Drummond in at the center position.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred VanVleet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Dragic, no good off the back of the rim.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back for him in that same area.
Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Drummond to screen on VanVleet. Dragic passes to Drummond. The shake. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Drummond's got 10 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Dragic to the paint. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
A line change here for Toronto. And the Bulls also making a change. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Dragic. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Stolen by Drummond. Snatched away. Down low. Stolen by Drummond. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Jones against Boucher. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Flynn. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 2 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Chicago grabs the miss. Caruso outside. To the right side. Drummond passes to Jones. Drummond with the screen. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 5 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
To the inside. Here's Achua. The layup misses. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Green. Here's Dosunmu. Off target at the rim. And so here is Toronto. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Achua with a screen. Here's Trent. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Raptors foul. Achua. That's his first personal foul.
The free throw off from Jones. So Toronto ends up going with a new group.
Jones Jr.
Well, the Bulls shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Drummond, the screen on Porter. Here's Caruso. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. It's Barnes on the wing. 7 points in the game. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 10.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Jones with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Drummond. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Boy, what a night for Andre Drummond. Effective, consistent on the offensive end.
Here's Barnes with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 8.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Drummond. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Drummond's got 14 points. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Siakam, the screen. Takes the 3. Barnes, no good. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Caruso against Porter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Outside Jones. Dosunmu for 3. They get it again. Here's Drummond. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Toronto. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Fred Van Vliet out there with Otto Porter. And it's Siakam in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by Caruso.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Chicago making some changes. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is the prototypical floor general, and he just puts that pass exactly where it needs to be.
Ball no good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Inside, here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Levine for 3. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Van Vliet with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. And he gets it back. Drummond against Barnes, and stolen by Williams. Outside Levine. Drummond, the screen on Porter. Levine against Porter. Levine passes to Drummond. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Van Vliet with it. To the paint. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
That's his first personal foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Siakam with a screen on ball. And he lobs it up. Siakam, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought, for sure. But the lob has got to be better than that.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Siakam. And a nice finish on the layup. Siakam's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Porter. Pass to Siakam. Williams grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And Levine throw it down.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot, and there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ball against Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Hits a three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Ball. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. So it's Toronto picking up the win. This one, hard, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.